For 2 frantic hours, San Francisco rescue workers raced to try and save a construction worker after a sewer trench collapsed around him. Unfortunately, despite their best efforts, that worker did not survive. Now investigators are trying to figure out why the trench collapsed on him in the first place. NBC Bay Area Sergio Quintana has been at the scene all day. He joins us live in San Francisco with the latest on the investigation. Sergio.
Yeah, and Janelle, I can tell you that for a good part of the afternoon, the investigators that are out here have basically been documenting the scene, basically mapping out exactly what they're dealing with. And you can see right now that all of those emergency vehicles that we saw out here earlier have since been cleared since this morning when they were surrounding an 8 to 10 foot deep and very narrow trench. This was unfortunately a deadly accident, and now investigators want to know how it all went wrong. It was a race against time as well as dirt and pieces of concrete to try and get to a construction worker buried inside a collapsed trench.
We initially had to get in there just with our people with hands and buckets, lifting, basically pulling sand and dirt out of there.
An urban search and rescue dog was brought in to help locate him, and a massive vacuum truck was used to help clear out the pounds and pounds of dirt and debris that buried the man. After 2 hours, they got to him, but it was too late.
After being evaluated by our paramedics and department physician, again, unfortunately, the individual did not survive the injuries associated to this.
It took crews another 2 hours to finally remove the man's body from the trench, allowing the San Francisco Medical Examiner's Office to begin its part of this investigation. According to the San Francisco Department of Public Works, the worker was part of a construction crew that's working on a city sewer upgrade project.
Safety is our #1 priority. We want to find out what happened, why it happened. So we're going to be working with the contractor. We're going to be working with the fire department, Cal OSHA. We have street inspectors, construction inspectors, all on scene to try and find out what happened.
Part of that multi-agency team is the San Francisco Police Crime Scene Unit. According to SFPD, they're here to photograph and collect evidence for Cal OSHA. A police spokesman says this is not a suspected scene of a crime. Among neighbors and residents who were watching, there was a sense of shock when rescue crews announced the construction worker didn't survive.
We just expect that when we get up and go to work to come home. So today someone's not coming home, and I think we should all respect that.
Mayor London Breed toured the site and says the city will do what it can for the worker's family.
Some of his family is here, and we need to make sure that they are properly notified and provided with the respect and the support that they need.
And we were able to make contact with those family members out here at the scene. They have identified the man for us, but they would like to not have his name released just yet because family members outside of California don't know about what happened. Now, according to the San Francisco Public Utilities Commission, the worker was part of the crew of a company called Darcy and Hardy. Again, the lead agency in this investigation is Cal OSHA, and they already have investigators out here at the scene. Reporting live in San Francisco, I'm Sergio Quintana, NBC Bay Area News.